This is Carl Eller, and you're watching the One Bar and Lepagas show.
All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lupagus show. I am One Bar with Lupagus. Lupagus did a unsung hero video.
Be my hero, baby.
A couple days ago. We're gonna turn the tables. We're doing unsung zero, and let's define what unsung zero means. This is somebody that we really were counting on, not just some random. This is somebody really right in our purple hearts that is not showing up.
Absolutely. A guy who just, high expectations. Just, maybe we loved him early. We don't love him now. These guys are unsung zeros. Maybe not getting enough of the negative buzz that they really, truly deserve. Before we jump into that, remember this video is brought to you by WinView Games, the nation's sports prediction leader and home for pregame and live Minnesota Vikings prop contests. I know all of you live and breathe Minnesota Vikings football. Put your knowledge to the test. Challenge your other Vikings fellow fans in free or real money contests. They're matching the first $100. It's risk-free. Check it out, guys. If you haven't done it yet, shame on you. You should get some spankings.
Download the link right here. And also hit up our Patreon page. We're trying to get 50 before Christmas, and we are on the cusp. So be sure to sign up for that. We're doing our One Bar and Lupagus swag giveaway tonight and our mystery video. So hit it up, and also the holiday card. But let's talk about unsung zeros. The guy's breaking our heart. Where do you want to start?
Well, I'll start with the one who I'm going to go with the guy who, we traded a fourth-round pick to get this guy, a guy who was seen when we made that deal as a guy who's got so much untapped potential. He's still young. He had a great rookie season, burst onto the scene, and we have gotten like one touchdown, about 3 catches, to Chris Herndon. And now, as the season starts to close down and the draft begins to approach, that fourth-round pick is going to loom large, and it is going to start to sting, and it's going to start to sting real damn soon.
Yeah, it's going to be like peeing after you get shampoo in your parts. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt like a son of a bitch. Yeah. And Chris Herndon, the 3 receptions, 1 touchdown is bad enough, but the part that gets me the worst is 6 targets. 6 targets. This guy isn't like this known blocking tight end. He is out there for one reason. That's to catch the damn ball. They have zero interest looking his way at all. So Chris Herndon, I don't know if it's on the coaching. I don't know if it's on Chris Herndon. Wherever it lies, unfortunately, he is our zero.
And what's the biggest ass chap of this all is the fact that we went out and signed Luke Stalker off the street.
And Ben Ellefson as well.
Begging, working the corner. And we're getting more production out of Luke Stalker. And not stat-wise, but he's in there blocking. He's getting penalties. Luke, you could have found anybody off the street to do the role that Chris Herndon did, has done, that you gave him a 4th-round pick for. And that, to me, is the biggest slap in the face, kick in the ass about this whole entire situation. It was an overreaction. I defended Rick Spielman at the time, but right now it's clear this was a horrible overreaction and a move that is going to really hurt come April.
Oh, we like to overreact at the end of August. Also, out of those 6 targets, he has 2 drops. I don't want to talk about Chris Herndon anymore. I want to talk about other zeros. Let's go to the man. Unfortunately, we did not see him at all last year, and this year we've seen very small glimpses of him. Only played in 4 games, and that is a big man in the middle, a guy that we all want to love, but unfortunately we can't see him enough to love him. That is Michael Pierce.
Yeah, it's to the point now where you're like, are we going to even see him again in purple in a game that matters? He had a good game. It was the Bengals game. He had the 2 sacks.
Hey, when he's been out there, he's been good. He's just never out there.
Well, but not really doing. I was expecting more of a run stuff role. This guy's back there, pressuring the quarterback, getting back there, causing disruption. And the thing now, Michael Pierce come back. He's slowly. We might see him this weekend against the Lions, but Armand Watts is playing so damn good right now. Why would you take him off the field for a guy that you don't know what you're going to get right now from Michael Pierce? You signed him to a good contract. Like you said, he's out COVID, whatever. That's a personal decision. You can't really knock him for that. But one of these guys that the Vikings bring in that we may just never see much of at all. It's not the question that we've actually already seen all that we're going to see out of Michael Pierce in purple.
Well, we're still going to see more of them. It's just, it might be limited. You can never have too many good defensive linemen. I'm welcoming Michael Pierce back with open arms. But like you said, Watts is definitely going to eat into some of his playing time. But Pierce, as of now, Hopefully he has a great second half of the season and proves us all wrong. But as of now, that is a big old bust of a signing. And again, it's due to injuries and due to COVID, all that shit. But we'll see. But right now, hot damn, that hurts. Let's go to another guy, our final guy on the defensive side of the ball, and let us know who your unsung zero is in the comments, as always.
Yeah, and this is a guy where when he came back, we were excited. We were stoked. It was actually one of our best rated videos of all time. Mckenzie Alexander. Well, we're just not seeing the Mac Alexander that we saw when he left.
Return of the Mac.
When he left, he was, his coverage was solid, very, very sticky. And that took a couple years for him to get to that point. But when he got there, damn good. Then blitzing. I mean, this guy was coming in. He had that 1 4-sack season. I think he had one the year after that. I haven't seen much of that at all this year. And his coverage has been very, very loose. It's like a windsock.
Loosey goosey. Yeah, Zimmer got us excited. I mean, in training camp, he's saying that Mckenzie Alexander's coming back. He's a leader. He's pretty much a whole new guy. Grass isn't always greener on the other side. Got me very excited about that, everything he was saying. But he is right now, I believe, at PFF, he's rated 117 out of 118 when it comes to cornerbacks. That's making Bashad Breeland look good. Mckenzie Alexander, this is a very, very head scratcher for me because Alexander is just a guy that you can kind of rely on. He's not going to be fantastic. He's not going to be horrible. He's going to be good, sometimes damn good. But he's been horrible. 51 targets his way, 34 receptions allowed. That's like Lupagus stats. That's gross.
Well, I'd probably play in a different position. I don't think you'd want me out there covering any tight ends or receivers. I'm more of a D line. I'm a D tackle. I'm really quick off the ball.
D tackle.
I have a great get off.
Nose tackle and a 3.4. But yeah, PFF, just looking at his ratings, 45.2 overall. Run defense 53.5. Pass coverage 44.4. Gross-ish. Yuck. Unsung zero. And that 1-year contract is going to be one and done.
Yeah, it's surprising. And he is truly probably the biggest unsung one because you haven't really heard much about him. We do our turds of the game every week. And there was really nothing about Mac Alexander until just this last week, quietly having a horrible season. And I'm glad you brought up the fact that he was ranked 117 on PFF. I saw that as well. He's actually below Bashad Breeland, which I didn't think was humanly possible. Mac Alexander said, you know what? Bashad, hold my beer. I can do a little bit worse.
I know it. If I had enough oomph in me, I'd see who 118 is because they must just be the worst human player ever. And you know what? When he left the Vikings, he went to the Bengals. He was out there for a while. It took a while for him to get signed. When he did sign, it wasn't for big money. It was for 1 year. And the same thing happened last year. He was out there for a while. Vikings bring him back on a 1-year, very cheap deal. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be very highly coveted.
No, just like me. Just like me. If I go to the bar, you're not highly coveted.
You're coveted.
Thank you.
So those are our unsung zeros. Let us know yours in the comments. Remember, download the link, WinView Games. Hit up our Patreon link in the description as well. Let's get to 50. Get that beautiful shout out.
Yeah, and I think the Christmas card, you got to do it right now. Otherwise, you're going to get one.
Yeah, Christmas card. If you don't sign up in the next day or two, I guess you'll have to wait for a Flag Day card.
Oh my God, we should do a Flag Day card. And while you're waiting for the Flag Day card and the Christmas card, remember this. First of all, remember to keep your skull in your hole. And also remember this. There aren't actually 57 varieties of Heinz ketchup, and there never were. The company founder, H.J. Heinz, thought his product should have a number on it, and he liked the number 57, so he put it on the bottles.
Hell of a Chevy.